Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and this is the next round of Big Lots stores that will be closing. This was filed with the United States Bankruptcy Court in the District of Delaware. These closings were announced on Friday, September 27th of 2024. And this is the list of the additional store closings. Again, this was announced by the Bankruptcy Court on Friday, so I apologize if this video is 2 days late. So, anyways, without further ado, let's go over all of the stores that will be closing. So, we have the Big Lots store in Plano, Texas, the Big Lots store in West Jordan, Utah, the Big Lots store in Tyler, Texas, the Big Lots store in Escondido, California, the Big Lots store in Huntington, West Virginia, the Big Lots store in Hot Springs, Arkansas, Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, the Big Lots store in Round Lake Beach, Illinois, the Big Lots store in Ventura, California, the Big Lots store in Blue Ash, Ohio, the Big Lots store in Douglasville, Georgia, the Big Lots store in Glassboro, New Jersey, the Big Lots store in Houston, Texas, the Big Lots store in Essex Junction, Vermont, the Big Lots store in Longwood, Florida, the Big Lots store in Memphis, Tennessee, the Big Lots store in Franklin Park, Illinois, the Big Lots store in Henderson, Nevada, the Big Lots store in Augusta, Georgia, the Big Lots store in St. Peters, Missouri, the Big Lots store in Millville, New Jersey, the Big Lots store in Rolette, Texas, the Big Lots store in Garland, Texas, the Big Lots store in Bayshore, New York, the Big Lots store in Parkville, Maryland, the Big Lots store in Pocatello, Indiana, the Big Lots store in Memphis, Tennessee, the Big Lots store in Montebello, California, the Big Lots store in Duluth, Georgia, the Big Lots store in Hanford, California, the Big Lots store in Arcadia, California, the Big Lots store in Beaumont, Texas, the Big Lots store in Sonora, California, the Big Lots store in Matthews, North Carolina, the Big Lots store in Granville, Michigan, the Big Lots store in La Canada, Flintery, the Big Lots store in I'm sorry, La Frente. I apologize for that. La Frente Ridge, California, not Canada. The Big Lots store in Giovanna, New York. The Big Lots store in Union City, Georgia. The Big Lots store in South Bend, Indiana. The Big Lots store in Charlotte, Louisiana. The Big Lots store in Sterling, Virginia. The Big Lots store in Surprise, Arizona. The Big Lots store in Englewood, California. The Big Lots store in Kingston, New York. The Big Lots store in Davenport, Iowa. The Big Lots store in Mesa, Arizona, the Big Lots store in Miami, Florida, the Big Lots store in Nashville, Tennessee, the Big Lots store in Roseville, California, the Big Lots store in Lake Elsinore, California, the Big Lots store in Middletown, New York, the Big Lots store in Kansas City, Missouri, the Big Lots store in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, the Big Lots store in Verno Beach, Florida, the Big Lots store in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, not Missouri. Apologize about that. Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and Kansas City, Missouri, both Big Lots. The Big Lots store in Hicksville, New York. The Big Lots store in Deed, Oklahoma. The Big Lots store in Bend, Oregon, which is home to the last Blockbuster. And finally, the Big Lots store in Glendale, Arizona. So unfortunately, all of these locations that I just listed, all people are expected to be losing their job at all of these Big Lots stores within the next couple of weeks. You know, to think about it, it's pretty depressing to work at Big Lots considering you don't know if your store's next, and it's kind of pathetic that the bankruptcy court is just, saying that, yeah, we're going to close stores, each week. Imagine going to a company where you know that you're going to be out of a job. That's like, why would you even work? Because you're just working to then be out of a job. Like, my advice for anybody working in Big Lots, get out now and get out as soon as you can. I am strongly against if you stay there. You're going to want to get out because your store could be next. Your store could be on the next list, which will probably be released next week since this company is in Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And given that they closed the distribution center in California, I don't see this company recovering from bankruptcy. They'll convert Chapter 11 to Chapter 7, and then it'll be a full-scale liquidation. So before before you before you go to another place, obviously have a plan, but definitely don't stay because there is no future at Big Lots. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will make sure to link the list in the video description below so that you guys can download it. It is a .pdf document, so you guys will make sure to see that. And yeah, so anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that will be it.